Hey guys! So today I'm creating the cast of the Vampire Diaries on The Sims 4, and I thought that this would kind of be a good time to do this because, as you guys know, the show recently ended, and what better way to immortalize the characters than to make them on The Sims and create my own kind of little Mystic Falls within my game and basically just keep the characters alive forever because that show was amazing and I can't believe it ended. If you guys didn't know, I posted a kind of emotional video on my main channel talking about the finale. It was probably one of the most emotional things I've ever watched, and I cried like a baby, and I'm still not over it because, you know, the ending of the show was recent, as in it aired last week, and so as you guys can tell, I'm still not over it. I'm still kind of grieving. And so part of that process was like, you know what, I'm going to sit and I'm going to make them on The Sims because once I had this idea of creating Mystic Falls on The Sims, I really wanted to go for it, and so I had to make the characters. Obviously we have Sims 4 vampires now, so I got to make Stefan and Damon and Caroline into vampires. And so, yeah, I would be really excited to have like a Vampire Diaries save game on The Sims. And I think that the neighborhood that we got with the Vampire game pack is actually perfect to be Mystic Falls. And so, yeah, I actually found it really hard to choose which cast members from the Vampire Diaries I wanted to create. Obviously, I have the main ones, like I have Elena and Stefan and Damon, but then after that, I was like, who else do I create? So we have 7 Sims that I'm creating. We are creating Elena, Stefan, Damon, Bonnie, Caroline, Matt, and Alaric. I was trying to think of the 8th Sim which I could possibly create, but honestly, I had no idea who it would have been. I mean, I could have made like someone like Jeremy, but they haven't really been in the show for a really long time. I kind of wanted to make Catherine just because I really love Catherine, but I didn't really know how to do that. Like, I know that in The Sims you can create twins because, as you guys know, Catherine is Elena's doppelganger, so I could have just made a twin of Elena and made that Catherine, but as you guys know, Catherine's a vampire on the show, so you can't really have like siblings on The Sims where one's human and one's vampire. So I didn't really know how to do that. I mean, I could have just created like a whole separate other Sim and made that Catherine, but as Elena and Catherine are supposed to be doppelgangers, it would have just been easier if I could have like copied my Elena Sim and made her a vampire. And yeah, but basically you can't do that on The Sims. At least there was no way that I could think of, and so that's why I did not create Catherine. And so, yeah. Anyway, moving on to the actual creation of these Sims, I did find it kind of hard to create some of the cast members from the Vampire Diaries. Like, I really struggled with, like, Stefan and Bonnie. Guys, it was so hard for me to create Bonnie on The Sims 4. And I have no idea why. Everything that I did with Bonnie, I just was not happy with, and I was like, no, she deserves to be better. She needs to look more like the actress, like, Bonnie is such a great character on the show, and so I wanted to do her justice in my creation of her in sim form, but it probably is not the best. But, I mean, there were some other Sims that I think I got pretty close. Like, whenever I created the Matt Donovan Sim, I was like, oh my god, that totally looks like Matt. And Alaric looks pretty close as well. And yeah, so because we have the Vampire game pack, well, at least I do, I of course had to make Stefan and Damon and Caroline into vampires, which means that they have dark forms. However, their dark forms don't really look that different from their human forms, because if you guys watch Vampire Diaries, then you know that when they become a vampire, or like when they feed, they don't really look that different. They just kind of have like eye wrinkles and stuff like that. You guys can see I'm doing that on Stefan right now. Also, give Stefan an arm tattoo because in the TV show and the actor has a rose tattoo on his arm, except I didn't have a tattoo to represent that on The Sims, so he has like a random other arm tattoo. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to make that a thing because I wanted it to kind of be true to his character. And yeah, if you guys want to download these Sims, they are available on the Sims 4 gallery. All you have to do is search SimmingAndSuch or hashtag the Vampire Diaries. I really do enjoy making these Sims, and I really do hope to create my own little Sims version of Mystic Falls. Whether I will post that on my YouTube channel, I'm not sure yet. I just know that it's probably going to take a long time. I think that it would be really cool to create the Salvatore boarding house on The Sims. I have no idea how one would even go about that other than to like rewatch all of the Vampire Diaries and try to map out what way their house actually is. It's a big house and there's a lot of rooms and I don't know the layout of it at all. But if someone knows the layout of the Salvatore house or someone has even created it on The Sims, that would be great because it would just be a really cool house to play in. And yeah, I guess that's really all I wanted to say. Another thing I will say is that I know that when creating these Sims, I probably picked the worst traits for them. I had such a hard time trying to figure out traits for each Sim, and it's like, did I even know these characters at all? Did I really just like watch them for 8 seasons and have no idea what they're all about? Like, it was so hard for me to find traits for these Sims, and I don't even know why. But I still hope you guys like them. And obviously, if you guys don't like their traits or whatever, you can always change them because once you download them, you can do whatever you want with them. But this is just kind of how I interpreted The Sims. And yeah. I guess that's everything that I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And let me know in the comments below if you guys have suggestions for other Sims you want me to make or any other kind of Sims videos. I just really love playing Sims. So if you guys have any suggestions, then let me know. And yeah. I guess that's everything. Like I said, these Sims are available to download on the Sims 4 gallery. They do not have custom content on them. I think from now on when I do create a Sim videos, I'm not going to upload them with custom content just because then it's really easy to just download them in your game and you don't have to like find new outfits and stuff for them. They're just like as they are and you can have them in your game and it's great. And also, when you upload Sims that don't have custom content, it's a lot easier to find them. Because I feel like when you have custom content, a lot of people don't really look for Sims with that. So it's just easier if you don't have custom content on your Sims, because that means more people can download them. And yeah. Anyway, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.